My name is Catrina Jefferson. I am co-founder and communications director of Gals That Give charity. The purpose of Gals That Give charity is exactly what it sounds like. It's a platform where women can come to an event and give back and learn about the charities that give back and serve the community in their backyard. Gals That Give target audience is very unique because it's women, and it's not just any woman. I think that the reason why we resonate so well with our audience is because it's us. It is the woman that always has to be on. It's the mom that has their kids all day and they never have time for themselves. It's the sister that hasn't connected with their sister in a while and they just need 2 hours to hang out with their friend. You know, it's just that woman that just needs a break, whether it's a glass of wine or coffee with a friend. It's just a woman that wants to give back and do good and make a difference in their lives. With a monthly Girls Night Out event, you can imagine we are posting pretty frequently. The channels that we reach our audience organically would be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also we use email and Eventbrite. Since inception in 2013, we fortunately have not had to pay anything for advertising. We've heavily relied on organic engagement and having fun at the event. The most impactful posts are about the charities. They're educational. They allow it's not always just about, did you come to our event? It teaches you why you should come to the event, why you should care about the charity, and why it's important to understand the work that they do in our community. So we like to do inspirational quotes. We like to encourage people to give back, and we always post about coffee and wine. So our most impactful posts are usually reach 8,000 people, and we get a few of those a month. Every post needs a goal. So at the end of every post that we design has a strong call to action. Typically, it's to sign up to Eventbrite and to try to get at least 300 people, 150 to 300 people to the event. Another thing is to get their network included in the conversation. And they can do that by sharing the post to their network or by using our hashtag #GalsForCharity or Do Good. And that brings a new network and a new audience into our conversation. While the posts leading up to the event are important, we see the most impactful posts are the ones after the event, where we say, hey, this is how much the Do Good community, that's you, have raised. And has an inspirational quote, some pictures from the event. And what that's really neat, it allows the sponsors, the people that have donated, and the people that attended to feel like they were part of something bigger than themselves.
Hi, my name is Falk, and I'm the Director of Marketing and Communications for Lingo, REALTOR. We have offices in Rehoboth, Lewis, and also Millsboro, Delaware. My goal is to attract people to work with our team or also come and stay with us at our many properties that we have rented throughout coastal Delaware. And if they do rent, we want them to stay with us when they're ready to buy and relocate. The other side of my position is the PR communication side, where I let people know about what's going on within the family, the many things that they give back to the community. Our agents are on many various roles on board of directors and different 501c3 nonprofit organizations. So we want people to know how we are giving out into the community and also how they can see these organizations and how they can also give back to these different nonprofits throughout Sussex County and beyond. Besides Facebook, we are on Twitter and we are also on Instagram. The interesting thing about Facebook and Twitter right now is that their search engine can be, you can just put a keyword in the search engine area, the search file area, and it comes right up. But with Instagram, it's different. With Instagram, you pretty much have to push the hashtag in there so that people can follow. So it's not followed by content, it's followed by the hashtag. So when it comes to what we use for Instagram, it's obviously hashtag Rehoboth Beach, Lewis, Millsboro, Delaware, There is a hashtag NetDE, which takes you away from the babies and the puppies, and it puts you more into the business side of things. Hashtag real estate for us, hashtag give where you live for our campaign. We have another campaign that is Lingogram, where people can come in the summertime and they take all these great pictures, they put it on Instagram. We want them to put hashtag Lingogram, and then we have a contest at the end of the summer. We get them all together and somebody can win a oceanfront stay at one of our beautiful mansion properties in Rehoboth Beach. The most impactful social media campaign that I was responsible for is the campaign where we wanted to highlight the many givings that the family, the Lingo family, and our agents have done throughout Southern Delaware and beyond. So, so hashtag Give Where You Live was created, and by doing that, we focus on the personality of the person who has contributed significantly to a nonprofit. And by doing that, we also highlight that nonprofit at the same time. We ran it on in print media, on television. We also have it throughout our social media platform. And the return has been when somebody says, I never knew that, or I did not realize that so-and-so contributed to this, and or that's really neat. I like to get involved with this certain organization. I didn't know this organization existed. And by that we know that the campaign definitely worked, because it not only highlighted many ways to give back to the community, but people wanted to get involved.
My name is Nicole Bailey. I am the owner and lead planner of Elevee Events. Elevee Events was founded 6 years ago, and it was what I wanted to do to really work more hands-on with couples. I had years of experience in corporate world, and I'd been working with lots of couples in a very limited aspect, and this was really my dream, to spend a lot more time and really dig in with each couple and help make their wedding dreams come true. So my role at Elevee Events is everything from sweeping the floors and making sure the coffee is on before clients come in, to helping put beautiful couples down the aisle, to cleaning something up at the end of the night. I am my own IT department, which is probably my least favorite, and I am definitely my own social media, marketing, digital media. I balance all of my advertising, my campaigns, and all of my networking myself. I've been very blessed. I felt very welcome in Sussex County, and I was able to take my business and double my events and weddings every single year for the past 5 years. This year, after completing the whole year, I really took a look back and really thought about where Elevee started, where I originally wanted to go, and determined that the growth was actually taking me a little bit more off track, and I was, again, not spending that quality time with each couple. So I've sort of taken a step back, looking at where the business is and making some corrections so that we're going to do just a little bit less this year, and aiming to spend more time and have more spend with each client and not more clients overall. As far as social media platforms go, I do use Facebook. It's a little bit older demographic than what my target market is, but I find I have really good luck when I boost my post. I really prefer Instagram and Pinterest. They're my two strongholds. We know that 80% of all Pinterest users are women, and they are in that age demographic 21 to 44. So this is typically the stereotypical time that people are getting married. They're on looking for ideas. Same thing with Instagram, is a huge viable for the wedding market. And so I use Facebook, I use Instagram, I use Pinterest, I also use Twitter. Twitter, I cheat a little bit and I hook that up with my Instagram. So anytime I'm posting on Instagram, it's going out automatically to Twitter. I like to take my social media posts and really work them through all aspects of social media if possible. So I typically start with a blog. I just blogged the very end of December, beginning of January, which is really timely, talking about the Pantone color of the year. I wrote an entire blog on my website and then posted that. From there, I took and shared that on Facebook. I boosted it for a mere $35. Because a lot of people are off during the holidays and December is the most heavily engaged month of the entire year, there's a lot of people actively searching for wedding information. So I had over 4,000 hits as of this time, 3 or 4 shares, 37 people liking it, and from that, people went through and actually clicked onto my website. They not only read the post, but they actually stayed on my website for almost 2 minutes, which is a lot longer than most people will actively search on your website. And more importantly, from there, I've also received 4 qualified candidate inquiries. And I like to throw in the qualified because it doesn't do us any good to get people who are coming in who aren't qualified. So I hit my target market from that. I also then went to Instagram and to Twitter, also talking about the blog and using those social media to just reinforce what was also on Facebook. And then I also take another step and I load all of the pictures onto Pinterest from my blog. So anything that goes out in the Pinterest world of social media that anybody clicks or likes, because it was derived from my blog and not just from my phone or Facebook, it will actually take people back to my website. So I'll continue to get hits on this post for the next couple of months, and it took me a total of about an hour and a half to do all of that.
So my name is Jose Somalo. I am the publisher and founder of the Hispanic newspaper Hoy in Delaware. We are the largest and longest running Hispanic publication in Delaware. We are based original here in Sussex, but we have covered the entire state of Delaware, and we have offices in both Wilmington and Georgetown. Probably as the founder, I don't do much now, but as the publisher, I run the day-to-day operations. We are a small business, like many in the state of Delaware, so we run the entire operation of the newspaper. The newspaper is mostly print, but nowadays we cannot survive without the social media or the online, the web page and presence. So we produce the content, we sell advertisement, we do distribution, we meet with clients. We have about close to 70 advertisers per month, most of them and the same ones. And we combine campaigns both in print and both social media and web. Our audience is mostly the Hispanic community, but there is a lot of established community that want to practice Spanish, and the fact that we put a lot of emphasis on the quality of our Spanish. We have a lot of followers into outside the Hispanic community, but Facebook is probably 98%. It is our social media. We have a little bit of Twitter, but that is more focused into a few things, but we don't do that much. Facebook, we are daily, and we put probably close to 5 to 10 posts per day. And even though our newspaper print is monthly, but Facebook is, as I said, we focus on that social media, and we do that almost 100%. And I think it's not only for us, and content is key. And one of the posts or the posts that we had the most impact in our community and the most reach was a couple of years ago with the driving privilege card. That was something that our community was waiting for years. That was a huge success as far as being able to work with the state police, with the government of Delaware. And so we were involved as newspaper and personally and some organizations that we are working with. So that was a momentum that we gained, and the fact that the day that the Governor Markell signed that, that was a huge explosion. We posted a picture of Governor Markell signing that, and we got close to 80,000 reach. That and that was organic. That was nothing paid on that, and most of our followers and the posts, the likes, they are organic. But that one in particular was the largest one by far. And especially here in Georgetown, we tend to think of the Hispanic community as not very sophisticated in some pieces, in some aspects. But when it comes to social media, not only here in Delaware and not only here in Georgetown, but that is the same thing all over the United States. And Facebook in particular, probably the amount of the percentage of the community that is involved in that is even larger than the regular established community on Facebook in the Hispanic community. It is not that known and outside, but even people that don't have a computer, everybody has a smartphone, and they follow Facebook right there, and they follow us. And I was very surprised when a few months ago I was checking when they follow us on our Facebook page, where they come from, those people are following us, and probably close to 94% was coming out of a smartphone.
My name is Allie Baker, and I am the Digital Media Marketing Specialist for Schell Brothers. Schell Brothers is a new home builder based here in Delaware. We've also recently expanded to Richmond, Virginia. We're really known for our distinctive homes and our new home communities, but also our unique company culture. So through our marketing channels, we really try and show the balance of both the product and the culture. As the digital media marketing specialist for Schell Brothers, kind of covers a wide range of roles: paid search, banner ads, YouTube advertising, AdWords, Bing ads, all of the above, but also social media. For us, the biggest push in social media is Facebook and Facebook advertising. In addition to Facebook, we also do a lot with Pinterest and Instagram, really trying to build up our Instagram following over the past few months, but really the biggest push is Facebook. Our target demo is older, so some of the platforms like Snapchat just aren't really going to be reaching the 55 plus crowd. So the biggest focus is Facebook. The most impactful social media campaign has definitely been the Retire in Delaware campaign. This was kind of born from some research into our target demographic, which is retirees, so the 55 plus crowd, mostly outside of the area of Delaware. So New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, DC, Maryland over the bridge, Connecticut. So in addition to knowing that target demographic, we also noticed that in our search, a lot of the people that were coming to us and to our website were looking for best places to retire in the US, or best retirement communities, 55 plus communities. So we decided to capitalize on that on Facebook with this Retire campaign. And then the message, we really didn't want it to be too product focused on our ads, but really the lifestyle of, why do people move to Delaware? It's not just for a Schell Brothers home, as much as we would like to think that. It's because of the low taxes, the quality of life here, mostly the low taxes, but also the location, being close to the metropolitan region. So we wanted to highlight all of that in an ad, which is what we did both in the first and the second ad. So we had the ad running from August until the end of October, and the total reach was roughly 110,000 people, which was great. We also saw a lot of success in the comment sections, in the shares and the likes, which was pretty incredible, and a learning experience for us too, to see some of the comments and the feedback from people. But our biggest measurement of success is, how many people came to our website and filled out a form, which is a web lead for us. Did they subscribe to our email list? Did they call us? Did they contact our online sales consultant? And those numbers were pretty great. So we had 88 conversions specifically from that Facebook ad, which was incredible. Our online sales consultant, Sarah, she's amazing. She talks to all of these people. We get probably 1,000 web leads a month, and she reported that she was seeing a lot more of this target demo coming to us and saying they didn't really know anything about Schell Brothers, they didn't really know that much about Delaware, but they wanted to learn more. Having heard, this is a great place to retire, they wanted to know more. So we felt like those ads were really driving that.